My name's Mike and this is Jem. We come from Swansea in Wales. We decided to come to Cairo, mainly because of Gemma studying Egyptology, but because I wanted to learn more about the culture and the experience, and I wanted to experience what Egypt could give to us. Before we came over, there were a lot of people telling us not to come, to avoid certain areas, to watch where we were because of what's happened after the revolution. But we can honestly say that's totally from the truth. It just seems that everywhere's safe. Everywhere's safe to go. The people are friendly. And the experiences we've had, we're going to remember for a lifetime, can't we?
Yeah, it's one of the most hospitable countries we've ever visited, and we've travelled quite a lot in Europe. And the hospitality of the Egyptians is like second to none. And we felt 100% safe the entire time we've been there.
When I first looked at the Real Egypt website, I instantly knew that it was something different to the regular tour operators. The way that I could select individual activities that I wanted, and the way that I could say what food I liked to eat and what food I didn't like to eat. Just the uniqueness of that website told me that I knew I was going for the right place, and it was backed up with the TripAdvisor reviews and the other reviews I've seen online. When we came here, within minutes we knew we'd chosen the right people. When we were met by Walid in the airport, in Cairo airport, and he picked our visas for us, and it was just so seamless how we just went through security, and that was something we expected to have problems with. So to just go straight through was amazing. When we met Samir for the first time, we were in big shock because he's so tall, but he's such a kind person. We see him as a friend rather than a tour operator, and we saw him as a friend after the first couple of hours of meeting him. He's so hospitable. He's got so much hospitality and so much patience for us. We're not the easiest couple to be shown around. Gemma knows more than I do about the ancient Egypt world, but Samir was patient enough to explain it to me in almost layman terms, but in more detail for Gemma as well.
It was very much tailored to us as a couple, and not just one of us. So it was perfect, really.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. And I think there's no one else could offer this type of service. I don't think we could get this type of service with anybody else.
I'll recommend Real Egypt to everyone I know, because I just think
definitely.
There's no better way to see the real Egypt.
Have you been to Egypt before, and you have a personal experience in your visits compared to your experience with Real Egypt?
As a child, I came to Egypt. Although I can't remember a lot, I can remember it was very, this is the pyramids, this is the Sphinx, this is the museum. There was no explanation. Samir actually took the time to sit us down in front of the Great Pyramid and show us why they built it like that, and explain everything, every single part to us, show us the evolution of the pyramids. And he tailored the tour as such so we could see for ourselves. Rather than seeing the Great Pyramid first, we saw the smaller pyramids and the Dosha pyramids and the Memphis and Saqqara before we went and saw the Great Pyramids. And he thinks before just showing us. You can tell it's well thought over. The quad bikes as well, when we went through to the
Through the desert. It was to Abusir and Abu Qura.
That's something that nobody else that you know and I know has seen before. That's not a normal thing, not a normal tour guide destination. But Samir arranged it. We were on quad bikes and we were quad biking through the desert, and that's something I will never forget. We made sure we got plenty of photos, plenty of videos, because I'm never going to forget that. And the camel rides themselves. Anybody can offer a camel ride around the pyramids, but I think Samir individually picked the person who we were with because he could speak good English, because he was kind, caring. He understood, when we wanted to stop just to manoeuvre ourselves on the camel, he was there, and we felt safe. We felt really safe with everyone we've been with. Even as far down to Yoshi, the taxi driver, we felt safe in the Cairo streets. You probably know full well that the Cairo streets are busy, but we felt really safe, really safe. We can't recommend them enough.